back. Now, based on the information that you shared with me earlier, there are some different options available to you, and it's my responsibility to go over those with you, okay?
Okay.
These are the figures that you've agreed to: cash selling price, money down, and total amount due. This is your interest rate. Now, by choosing the Platinum coverage, what you're going to receive is full mechanical breakdown coverage on your car for the next 5 years. You said you were going to keep your car for 5 years, so that should cover you the entire time you plan on owning the car. It's going to cover everything from your fuel pump to starter to water pump to electronics, computers, transmission, air conditioning, everything that could go wrong with your car, basically. It's going to cover the parts, the labor, and the sales tax for any covered repair you may have, okay? You're also going to receive our GAP coverage. Now, GAP coverage in the event your vehicle is declared a total loss. You told me earlier that you thought your insurance company would pay off it no matter what. Well, they're only responsible for the fair market value of the vehicle. If this is the fair market value and you owe this much on the vehicle, who do you think's responsible for that difference?
Probably me.
You are. Plus, you said you had a $500 deductible. You'd have to pay that also. So what GAP does is GAP pays the vehicle off no matter what you owe on it, and it's going to also pay that $500 deductible for you too. You're also going to receive our key care for 5 years. Now, I mentioned earlier how expensive keys are to replace these days. And not only are the key and the key fobs expensive to replace, but there's a lot of costs that go along with that. For example, if your car's not at the dealership, we can't just give you a key by your VIN number anymore. You actually have to have the car towed to the dealership. So not only will we pay for the new key and the key fob, but we'll also pay to have your car towed to the dealership. If you happen to lose your keys and your house keys are on there, not only will we pay for a locksmith to open up your house, but we'll also pay for him to remake any other keys that happen to be on your keychain, like for your office, your boat, or things like that. Okay? And that would be good for 5 years. You're also going to receive our protection package. And what that does is it protects the inside and the outside of your vehicle for the next 5 years. If you were to spill anything on your seats or your carpet, we guarantee that it will not stain it. So grape juice, coffee, greasy French fries, things like that. The salt on the bottom of your shoes around your carpet and your floor mats, I know, is a big problem out here in the wintertime. It's going to guarantee against staining from that. It's also going to put a coating on the outside of your car, which is going to guarantee against things like bird droppings, tree sap, UV rays, salt damage. Those are all things that deteriorate the paint on your vehicle, okay? So not only will your car look better while you have it, but it's going to make it worth more money when you go to get rid of it by having this on it, okay? So by choosing the Platinum coverage, Monica, this would be your monthly car payment right here. Now, do you have any questions about the Platinum coverage before I move over to the Gold?
No.
Okay. By choosing the Gold, Monica, you're going to get the same coverage you would with the Platinum. However, you're going to forfeit our protection package, which means that if you spill anything on your seats or your upholstery or your carpet and it doesn't come out, you're going to have to pay to replace the upholstery or the carpet. And it also is not going to have any of the protection on the outside of the vehicle, like I mentioned. And this would be your monthly car payment right there. Now, by choosing the Silver, Monica, you get the same coverage as you would with the Gold. However, you're going to forfeit the key care. So if you were to lose or damage your keys, you're going to have to pay full retail to replace those and any of the costs that go along with that, say towing or a locksmith service or anything like that. And this would be your monthly car payment right there. Okay. By choosing the Bronze coverage, Monica, you'll get the same coverage you would with the Silver. However, you'll forfeit the GAP coverage, which means if the insurance company doesn't pay off the full balance of your loan, you're going to be responsible for that difference, okay? You'd also be responsible for paying the $500 deductible that you have. And this would be the monthly car payment there. Okay. Before I ask you to choose one of these, I want to point something out too. This payment right here being fully protected is not that much different between this payment here. I just want to show you that the difference between those two payments is not that much. Now, you can certainly take anything in between, but just being fully protected is not that much of a difference. Okay, so which one of those would you prefer?
I think I'll go with the Platinum package.
Okay, let me go ahead and get your signature right there, and we'll get you going as soon as we can. Thank you very much.